Hi everybody, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel, and I am super excited to announce that I am participating in the O.W.L.s this year in April. I am so stoked to participate in this readathon inspired by Harry Potter. Harry Potter is my all-time favorite book series. It is so magical. It holds such a special place in my heart. I love it so much, and I've always enjoyed watching these videos on BookTube in the past, and this is the first year I will be able to participate, and I am just so excited for this. I also plan on doing the Newts later on in the year. I believe it's August, I believe. And I saw the announcement video for this year's prompts and careers over on Book Roast. I will link that channel down below for you guys. The career that I chose was spellmaker, and the reason that I chose this one was, one, it had the most amount of prompts, and I wanted to really be able to push myself and challenge myself to read as much as possible, and that seemed like a great opportunity. But also, I just really liked the prompts for this particular career set, and the subjects required for the Spellmaker O.W.L is Ancient Ruins, Arithmancy, Astronomy, Charms, Divination, History of Magick, and Transfiguration. I always enjoyed reading about most of those subjects in the books too, so that works out relatively well. So for the first subject is Ancient Ruins, and the prompt for Ancient Ruins was to read a book with a heart on the cover or in the title. And for this, I have Heartless by Sara Shepard. I'm not even sure what number in the Pretty Little Liars series this is. I've been working my way through them slowly. But I was already up to this one anyway, so I didn't have to, binge read a bunch to get to this. So it kind of seemed like it was in the cards. I didn't have anything else on my shelves that fit this prompt, so I definitely chose this. I'm looking forward to it. I want to finish out the series soon. I've been reading them a little too long, I believe, but I wanted to read other things too, and there were so many books in this series that I did not want to just primarily read those. But I am ready to start making my way through and finishing them, and I'm excited to go with Heartless. The next subject for the Spellmaker career is Arithmancy, and the Arithmancy prompt is magical qualities of the number 2, balanced opposites. Read something out of your favorite genre. And for this, I decided to choose a children's classic, and that's for 2 different reasons. One, I am trying to reread a lot of my childhood favorites, especially series, and do kind of like a comparison video series of reacting to these childhood favorites as an adult from a different viewpoint. And I would like to collect these full series, if I'm able to donate to a school library so that they can have a complete set. And so since I'm planning on doing that anyway, I decided to go with the Boxcar Children by Gertrude Chandler Warner. This is the first book in the Boxcar Children series, and there are so many books in this series. But this follows the story of 4 siblings. There's 2 girls and 2 boys who, after their parents die, find themselves on their own and are just trying to survive. They don't want to tell anybody what's going on because they're afraid that they're going to be separated. So they find this boxcar, this abandoned boxcar on a railroad track, and decide to live out of it. And the series goes on with them basically solving a series of mysteries that happen following this occurrence. But this is the kickoff, this is the start to the series that sets up the groundwork. And I have not read these in years, but they were huge favorites when I was little. I would read them like 5 and 6 at a time because I just really enjoyed them. So I'm interested to see how I feel about these now. I still love the plot line and think it seems very deep for a children's story. So I'm looking forward to rereading this series, and particularly this first book. Okay, the next subject is the prompt for astronomy is to read a book entirely when it's mostly dark out. And this just seemed like an obvious choice for me. And it's kind of a play on words, but I do that. I'll be honest, I just do that. And that is Come Sundown by Nora Roberts. I don't know what this book's about. I like Nora Roberts books, and Sundown's in the title, so of course I'm going to associate that with darkness. I'm excited for this. The next prompt, the next spell for the spell maker career is charms, and that is Lumos Maxima. Read a book with white on the cover. I had an obvious choice here too. Edgar and Lucy by Victor Lodato. This book is so gorgeous. It's white all over except for the title, and it has the texture to it that I really like. It reminds me of like a wedding cake, and I don't know if that is what it's supposed to be, but I'm excited for this. I don't have any other books that have a lot of white on the cover, so this was really my only choice. And to be honest, I wanted to read this month anyway, so I'm super excited to get into it, and I do plan on vlogging the entire month of April for this readathon so I can capture my thoughts on these books in full. The next subject for the spell maker career was divination, and the prompt for divination was assign numbers to your TBR and then use a automatic number generator online to choose your read for you. And what mine ended up picking was Last Seen Alive by Claire Douglas. I actually just received this in a Bookcase Club subscription box, and it seems pretty interesting. I don't know a whole lot about it. I know there's a woman on the run, and I don't really want to know any more than that going into this, especially considering that the book was selected for me through this number generator. I will link that in the description down below for you guys as well. But I'm intrigued by this just from the title and the cover alone. I don't really even have to know that much about it, but I'm excited for this, and I can't wait to share my journey with you guys reading that. The next subject was History of Magic, and the prompt for that is a book featuring witches or wizards, and I chose Blood Magic by Nora Roberts. This is the third book in the Cousins O'Dwyer trilogy, which I have talked about briefly on this channel before. This follows a group of cousins in modern day who are all tied to long distance ancestors who were magical, and each of them has a bond with an individual ancestor, and every book focuses on a different pairing. So I'm really interested to complete this and see how it goes down, if they stop the baddie, and I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Let's stay tuned on that. And the last subject for the spell maker career is transfiguration. And transfiguration was my favorite subject in the books, so I was really, really happy for this one. And the prompt was a book that includes shape-shifting. Of course, what else would it be? I don't have a lot of books like that, to be honest, but the one that I chose, I'm hoping that it fits. I really do. I believe it does. And I chose Cress by Marissa Meyer. In Scarlet, there is a character named Wolf, and he kind of represents the big bad wolf from Little Red Riding Hood. And according to the back of this, he is part of this book as well. I'm not sure how big of a part, but because of his special ability, I do believe that that counts. Let me know below if you think that I should choose something else, but I think that it counts. I really do. So I am super, super excited to participate in this readathon. It lasts for the entire month of April, and I will be vlogging my experiences weekly for the very first time. I'm nervous and excited to do that at the very same time, but I really want to capture my experience doing this readathon for the first time in full on camera and document my full thoughts on these books and not just brief summaries and a wrap-up. So I am excited. I will link all of the information for the readathon down below for you guys. There's websites, there's a Twitter, and I will link the channel for Book Roast, the announcement video as well. And we'll just have to go on this journey together. I'm super excited, and I hope you guys will comment and follow, and we can interact, maybe even read some of the same books. That would be great. But if you liked this video, please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.